surrounds New Jersey around the clock. This is News 12 New Jersey.
Okay, so many of us wish we were a few pounds lighter, but for some, weight can become a life and death issue. For 20 years, Hapag-Kong's Tommy Casola used his massive frame to entertain fans as a pro wrestler. But about 3 years ago, he approached 440 pounds. His doctor gave him the news.
She says, and if you don't do something, probably within the next 3 years, you won't be around. And that was the big kick in the pants.
Good, yeah. Look at that.
And here are those pants. News 12 New Jersey's Rick Holmes trying these size 62s on for size. Casola chose a gastric band surgery to drop 190 pounds. That's an elastic ring that's inserted at the top of the stomach. Tommy's goal is to get down to 220 pounds so he can come off the top rope. He also used an online clinical tool called the Realize My Success to lose the weight. It was designed to help him get back on track, choose recipes, and monitor food intake. So many of us wish we were a few pounds lighter, right? But for some, weight can be a life or death problem. News 12 New Jersey's Rick Holmes met a man who used his massive bulk to entertain thousands, but who's now almost 200 pounds thinner thanks to modern medicine.
For the last 20 years, I do professional wrestling, independence.
Hapag-Kong's Tommy Casola has always been a big guy. Known as Fat Tommy growing up, he used that weight to become the Kodiak Bear. But about 5 years ago, as his weight rose to more than 430 pounds, his doctor gave him the news.
And she says, and if you don't do something, probably within the next 3 years, you won't be around. And that was the big kick in the pants.
And here are those pants. Climb into these. These are size 64. Oh my.
And I was busting out of them.
Look at this. Look at this. 64. What are you now?
I'm happy to say I'm a 38.
Tommy opted for the gastric band, an elastic band placed at the top of the stomach. Dr. Alexander Abkin performed the surgery hundreds of times, but never on a wrestler.
Since the surgery is done through minimally invasive way, which is small incisions, we do it through 4 little incisions, keyhole incisions. The healing is very fast, and you can return to physical activities very quickly.
Recovery time is usually less than 3 weeks. In the 19 months since Tommy's surgery, he's lost 190 pounds, and the Kodiak Bear is back in the ring.
Pro wrestling is my life. I mean, I love it.
In New Brunswick, Rick Holmes, News 12 New Jersey.
All right, well, Tommy now speaks to groups of people considering surgery as a means to lose weight. His personal goal is to get down to 220 pounds so he can come off the top rope.